if you look at small babies, 2-year-old, 3-year-old, you will see that when they're about to sleep, they become hyper. You know why? Because innately, they don't want to miss out on life. They want to remain awake because they know wakefulness is life, not sleep. In sleep, there is no life. It is like that. In children, it's not that they have some great projects and great plans to be executed. They simply want to remain awake. What they will do being awake is secondary to them. They just want to remain awake. Meaning, when we were young, we were driven by aliveness. We were not driven by psychology. As a living being, you just want to go to the peak of aliveness. You want to go to the throne of aliveness. That's all you are seeking. You are a living being. Presently, you feel your aliveness is at lower planes. You want to somehow pitch it up. You want your aliveness levels to go up. And that is what you were doing when you were younger. You are simply coming alive because you innately knew that coming alive by itself is fulfilling, not some goal. Slowly, the picture reversed. Presently, what is happening mostly, yesterday I pointed that out, whenever you are thrilled, whenever you are enlivened within you, whenever you get a little energized, excited, it is necessarily because you have made up a target, psychological target to chase. That I have to get here, I have to do something. You have made up a target, and that target is drawing your energy, and that is why you are coming alive. Initially, our aliveness was driving us, and because there was aliveness in us, we were doing many things. And as we grew up gradually, the picture reversed. Psychology came to the forefront, and it started driving your aliveness. Your life kind of became horse, which is being whipped by your thought. When mind becomes the driving force, it means we are no more really a living being. And we started propelling ourselves because of psychological targets. That trying to propel ourselves using thought, it will work for some time. After a time, it will become like substances only. It will numb. You will become numb. After that, you will no more be able to excite yourself using thought. You may ask further question as to why did this happen? Why did the reversal happen? Why did thought come to the driver's seat, and why did my aliveness go to the back seat? It has many things to it. Why this reversal happens has a physiological basis to it also, with respect to what we are eating, what kind of substances we are taking, and all these things, what kind of food basically we eat, and how we sit, and how we breathe, and everything will come into the picture. But if you tell this disciplining to people, if you tell them that you should not eat this kind of food, you should reduce them, and you should eat Sattvik food and this and that, immediately they will say, spirituality is all about what we do inside us. This disciplining and all is useless. You think everybody who doesn't eat onion gets enlightened? All bullshit. They'll go into all this. Even I can make all 100 arguments like that. Even I'm not saying that just because you give up onion, you will become enlightened. No. But these are all the supporting factors which can be taken. You may not know this. In India, just 500 years ago, there was no tea, there was no coffee, onion and garlic was not allowed in most places. There was no chili. There was no chili in India. Chili is not Indian. It came from somewhere.
Yes.
All these things, which are actually, you can say, negative pranic, which actually suck your energy, which actually numb your nervous system, which actually, over a period of time, will bring down your aliveness levels. None of these things were in India. None of these. Now, today, not one day will go without all of this. Not one of them, all of them. So if we tell people that this is a problem, they will start exercising their intellect to argue against it. You don't have to argue about this. This is not a matter of argument. You yourself do it for a month and see. See, I don't say that I have given up everything and all that. I just have reduced them drastically. I'm taking help because I saw there are so many other factors to this. This is not a simple thing. It is, if you are able to do only through your intellect, you do it. But how many are able to do it? If you are able to do it, you do it. We don't have any problem. We are just pointing out that there are so many aspects which are sucking our aliveness, and you can see it yourself. You don't have to argue about it. So why the thing reversed has a physical reasons for it, and there are psychological reasons for it also. You said training. That is very much true. We have always been trained since our childhood to keep our psychology to the front. It is something that humanity has been passing on from generation to generation very meticulously. I am mental, so I will make my child also mental. I am not a living being. I am being driven by my psychology. I will teach the same to my child also. That is all that has been happening. Training has happened very well. That is true. That we have always been trained to propel ourselves using psychological targets, our self-image, you be number one, and all that I know. Yes, it has been trained. And because it has been trained like that, your psychology will also start sucking its share of energy. Your body will suck some of your energy, your mind will suck another of it, a little more of your energy. There is no energy left in that person for further evolution to happen.